Hello, my name is Michael Chulak. I've owned an HOA property management company for 33 years. I've also been an HOA and real estate attorney for more than 22 years. The coronavirus is having a major impact on homeowner associations financially and otherwise, making it necessary for boards to consider many issues, including their legal duty to the association which they serve. Most board members are well aware that they have a duty to act in the best interest of the association, as opposed to any one individual member of the association. Most board members are also aware that they have a duty to do everything reasonably possible to collect assessments from each member of the association for the benefit of all of the members of the association. It's a fact that when one member of an association, for any reason, fails to pay their assessments, the other members that are paying assessments are paying for that homeowner's water bill, common area electricity, insurance, landscape maintenance, other building maintenance, and so on and so on. Obviously, this does not make those people very happy, which is totally understandable. They need to be protected by the association. Given the effect of the coronavirus, which has resulted in widespread financial hardships, including the loss of income and the loss of jobs, directors of associations are placed in a very difficult and uncomfortable position, knowing that they have a duty to protect the association as a whole. Responsibility makes it especially important for the board to hire a competent, compassionate, and most importantly, an independent assessment collection firm that can give the board practical advice on how to deal with each individual person that is behind in making their assessments. While every delinquent owner must be treated equally, it's important to realize that not all situations are identical, making it necessary to evaluate each delinquent homeowner individually and very carefully, taking into consideration very important factors such as, is a senior lender in the process of foreclosing on that homeowner? Does that homeowner have equity in their property, or are they totally underwater? And another factor to be considered is that homeowner in the process of attempting to sell their home? Have they listed it with a broker, and are they trying to sell it? These are all factors that are important and should be taken into consideration. Of course, there are other factors to be considered by board members given the coronavirus pandemic. One of the things to be considered are ways in which to minimize the spread of the virus. For example, boards should consider closing any pool, spa, sauna, or other common areas such as restrooms, community rooms, and exercise rooms. This is very important, and it will also save money. The temporary closing of these facilities, as I say, will save money in addition to reducing the spread of the virus. And saving money at a time like this is particularly important when people are facing hardships. Another factor to be considered is the association's budget. You have to determine whether or not your budget includes an adequate allowance for bad debts? Do you need to increase your allowance for bad debts? Normally, a management company that's handling association accounting will have a line item. It will be an offset to revenue, or it will be an expense item, but it will be an allowance for bad debts because there are usually some bad debts incurred by associations at some point in the life of an association. Another factor to be considered by boards is the disinfecting of common areas. Boards need to consider utilizing a professional cleaning company to disinfect doorknobs, stair railings, elevator panels, lobby areas, and other common areas to the extent that it's reasonably possible to do so. And obviously, the more often the disinfecting takes place, the better. So that's something boards really need to look very carefully at. All board meetings should be conducted now by teleconferencing until the risk of the virus is minimal. In California, the Davis-Sterling Act allows board members to hold board meetings by teleconferencing, not by email, but it can be done by teleconferencing as long as all of the board members are present and can talk to each other simultaneously, and as long as members of the association have access to the meeting in the same manner and can ask questions or make comments during the open meeting session of board members, which again is required in California. I hope this information has been helpful. Again, my name is Michael Chulak. I can be reached at 818-991-9019. Thank you very much for listening.